You guys see those Safelite commercials all the time?
Safelite replace. Yeah.
Right. They're doing a lot of those.
Yeah.
Evidently, there's a lot of dings and windshields out there.
We just took Christy's car to Safelite to get the thing fixed, literally 3 months ago.
Well, I was really focusing on those commercials.
Mm-hmm.
The commercials are interesting. There's two aspects of the commercials.
Please tell me like where the guy waves off the wallet.
My favorite, there's two. Now, I grew
It's like a pitcher and say no to a catcher signal.
I grew up, yes. Yeah, there's the end part. There's two things I've learned with those Safelite commercials. The woman is in charge. They always do the POV. They put the camera inside of the car when they discover the crack in the windshield.
Right.
The guy's kind of in the background a little. The woman has to, like she's really devastated.
Shot,
The guy's kind of come saw, like, let the insurance handle it, or it's not my car, or whatever it is. The guy's always a couple steps back. They're camping or something, and the trip has been destroyed. It's been ruined because...
What are you going to do?
What are you going to do? You got to get
make it
prepared.
home.
No.
And the women always have that, like a big reaction. The guys are kind of back, a little more measured, but it's the women. And then it's also the woman's job to pay. And at a certain point, the Safelite guys like, we don't accept cash here. I don't know what their business model is.
Your money's no good here.
They evidently just repair windshields for free.
Well,
they will not accept cash.
The ad point is like, we'll take insurance, don't even take your payments.
Right.
The insurance will cover it. Not a dime out of your pocket.
Right, but if most people
that's
have...
represented by no.
Well, first off, in 2021, it's always funny that the women have a wad of cash, like they just got back from the track.
Right. I was going to say, they're strippers.
And the other part is they let insurance cover it, but the deductible's probably $500, and fixing the chip is $275. Sure. I think most people would pay the cash with the deductible, but yes. So I grew up watching the opposite commercials, which is, if you go with the fly-by-night Rooter company, you have to pay them. And there'd always be a guy smoking a cigar, and he'd be blowing it in the face of the homeowner.
And you're peeling off 20s like, nope.
He's laughing.
He was going by weight, not by, there's no invoice here. It's just like,
weight of your
when
hand.
my bicep starts to give way, that'll mean you've paid enough for this Rooter service. I'll let you know. And the guy's laughing and blowing smoke, and the person just keeps being, he's like, keep them coming, boy. Which
I don't think that's enough. Oh, ho, ho.
It's no wonder those guys are out of business.
Indeed.
Safelite, who does not accept money for their services,
that's a great business model.
Is going strong. Chris, can you find a Safelite? I think woman camping.
We got that one. Here we go.
With the guy, and you just look at the woman's face, man.
Customer has
She's
their own
broken
Safelite
up.
story. This couple loves camping adventures, and their SUV is always there with them. So when their windshield got a chip,
another vacation ruined,
He's
Dave.
inquisitive, but she's devastated by this.
Same-day in-shop repair. We
They
repaired
fix
the chip
it.
before it could crack, and with
Looks
their
like Joey
insurance,
Fatone.
it was no cost to them.
Really?
Yeah.
Service you can trust when you need it most.
Safelite repair, Safelite
I don't feel like the dude is playing a big enough role in this relationship.
I agree, and I think that the string of fairy light Edison bulbs is playing too much of a role in this relationship when they're camping.
And also the depiction of campers in general.
Yeah, the actual camper.
Anyone who's actually gone camping and had the guy next to him who wanted to bum the natty light and wanted to know if you're going to finish that doobie, that is not this couple.
No.
These couples.
This is an Instagram
put
couple.
together.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a good observation about women and cash, though. Gina, let's guess how much cash she has on her.
Oh, okay.
Well, okay.
Don't say anything. I will start out by saying Gina is very practical and probably has a little more than I would normally anticipate. So I'm going to say, don't show. Don't
I'm
say.
not. I'm counting it.
I'm going to say $23.
I'm going under at 19. And I'm not judging because I keep a little cash in the car. It's kind of a valet parking thing, but I don't really have any on me.
The only cash Christy ever has is what I give her. Just like you need $20. Yeah, she never has any cash. I'm like, you need to have at least $20.
Oh, she gets her allowance?
Well, no, it's just someone overseeing anyway.
I thought I was going to have less. Well, I went away for the weekend and did a lot of tipping. But I have 1, 2, 3, $4 plus a 20
Yeah.
plus a crisp $100 bill.
Oh, I was almost dead on without the 100. God damn it.
Wow. Yeah, you would have been dead nuts on
Yeah.
except for the $100 bill. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
It's a lot.
never know.
A lot of wham.
That is a lot of good
money.
wham, yeah.
All right. Last, there was Jim Carrey, and Jim Carrey was talking. It's an old thing, although it was trending a few days back. I think he was talking about becoming the Grinch and undergoing like some sort of CIA training. I don't know what you got on that. Did Max Pata just leave?
Sure.
Sorry, he just hopped on a phone call.
Oh, okay. Well, now do we have that?
Catalytic converter's been stolen.
Have any of that Grinch stuff? No.
That's an inside
All right.
job.
Well, there you go.
All right. Good story.
That was timely.
Yeah, I know.
Well, was it about
It's my fault.
his 16 hours of getting into makeup?
It was that mixed with undergoing like CIA training to be able to do it.
To like shimmy down a
Well, yeah, because
chimney?
don't forget the Grinch is a cat burglar.
Right.
No,
You know what I mean?
like if you join the CIA, they might give you some training on being waterboarded and not panicking or being tortured, sitting in a seat for 9 hours and having prosthetics cover your breathing holes and stuff.
That is, now I'm back. Now
That's
I'm
interesting.
interested.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
Max
I'd love
Pata,
to hear
sorry.
that.
That would have
Yeah,
been great.
yeah. So yeah, it's loading right now. But he was on the Graham Norton show. Yeah, and he was with Jeff Daniels. I think they're plugging the Dumb and Dumber, the newest one,
There's a new one.
or the newest one.
This was years
this is
ago.
this is an older story,
Okay.
but we just heard
It's
about
great.
it. It's and he was talking about because he has to go through all that grueling makeup and costume
And not have a panic attack.
Yeah.
I would be, again, I told you I couldn't be in the band Kiss or Guar or anything. I had makeup put on me a few days ago to do some hit on the TV show in a van. And I remember wrestling with I was done at like 6. Olga was like, "Damn, you look good." I was like, "Yeah, I got makeup on." She's like, "You should wear makeup." Yeah, okay, all right. I'll get my tuxedo from the cleaners.
Part of your
and
daily
my
routine.
top hat.
Yep.
I'll put my makeup on. And then the whole rest of the night, I was wrestling with myself. Like, do I take the makeup off? I'm taking it off before I go to bed. But I'm doing it in the shower because I just
Right.
can't. But I
That's
just do it
efficient.
now. But no, I want to exercise. Oh, wait, am I going to get sweaty? Am I going to smear it on the
Sweat it
towel?
off.
I couldn't imagine going full Grinch for 9 hours a
Full
day.
Grinch. What about a girl on any given day?
Any given day. What do you got? Sorry, Max Zapata. If you're
Sorry, we're having some technical issues right now, but we're loading the video. I'll let you know. It'll be
But
ready in like a
I
minute.
think you'd be annoyed, but you wouldn't panic. I would panic if I was in that chair, couldn't get out, and they're putting shit on my face. You don't really have those reactions.
It is the only thing I can liken it to is when you do a race, they put the hood over your head, you put all the gloves and the fire suit and the
Right.
helmets and everything, and then you get 6-way harnessed into this like cage, and then you spend an inordinate amount of that time in the car not racing, just
Right.
sort of sitting there on the grid and stuff, and you do have to cool your jets or you will kind of spaz out a little bit.
As it pertains to the makeup, is it the time or the restraint that would freak you out or that would be unpleasant?
It's always the time, the
Okay.
restraint. Like I said, from the race cars, I understand the constraint part. Oh, well, so we'll listen to Jim. Sorry.
When I did the Grinch, I was literally the makeup was like being buried alive every day.
How long did it take?
The first day was 8.5 hours, and I went back to my trailer and put my leg through the wall, and I told Ron Howard I couldn't do the movie. And then Brian Grazer came in, and being the fix-it man, and came up with a brilliant idea, which was to hire a gentleman who is trained to teach CIA operatives how to endure torture. And so that's how I got through the Grinch. I would like it.
Good gig.
It was quite hilarious. He said, "Eat everything you see." And if you're freaking out and you start to spiral downward, turn the television on, change a pattern, have someone you know come up and smack you in the head, punch yourself in the leg. So it was, or smoke as much as you possibly can. So I was this Grinch sitting. Give me a light. and this giant cigarette holder, so the yak hair wouldn't go on fire. And,
Wow.
Ghislaine Maxwell making an early appearance on
interesting.
the Graham Norton show, or at least a woman that looked pretty much like
Oh, that was her.
Yeah.
that. Looks
She
like
is. The trial has started, by the way.
her. I know.
There's just not really nothing to report yet.
No TV or anything allowed, I heard.
There's no. I don't have any clips.
I'll say this: I've seen a couple of trials. Maybe it was this Maxwell one. I don't remember. Ghislaine. I don't know how to say her name, but they do the sketch artist thing. At certain points, the sketch artist includes photographs that are being displayed at the
Right,
trial.
like Exhibit A.
I would argue we could see photographs that were being displayed. He then draws a picture
The
of
stick
the
figure.
photograph that they're displaying.
Yeah.
I say we
Unnecessary.
grandfather those ones in.
Of all the food you ever eat, this is some.
Blandino's, our sauce is redder than the competition.
All right. I still don't feel like we're capturing the bland part of the.
Blandino's, unscrew a good line and enjoy.
All right.
There we
Okay.
Inspired by the star quarterback of the New England Patriots, Mac Jones, Roni, and Cheese.